Alright guys, Rockdwarf1 here. It's been quite a while since I last did a video. 2 years apparently. A little quick update for why it's been so long. My old local that we used to go to, Phoenix Games, shut down about 2 years ago. So for about a year we didn't really have anywhere to play. But then one of my mates, Dan Towers, opened up his own Yu-Gi-Oh store. It's called Sharp Boy Games. It's in Leicester. It's every Saturday at Breakers venue on Belgrave Gate. If you're ever down in Leicester, feel free to come join. I've had a request to put up some of the two of the decks I'm playing lately. So I'll put up the first one today. It's a custom deck I've built, Yusie Fuddo Turbo. It's actually quite good. The times I've played it, I've gone like 4-0 in Swiss or 3-1 in Swiss. But I haven't been able to play that much because I've been working Saturday evenings, so I can't do past Swiss. So I don't know if it could ever win a tournament or anything. So here's the deck. First of all, 3 junk synchron. Standard. Gets all your junk monsters out, and then 2 quick draw. They're your tuners. Makes everything in your synchro deck plausible. Then a junk servant. Amount of junks you're playing. It's junk synchrons, the synchros, a lot of them are junks. You can just drop it. You can make this with a tuning where you can make a level 8 quite easily. You got 3 quill bolts because their ability just to come out the graveyard. 2 tuning wares, a bit of draw power, be level 1 or level 2, target for junk synchron. It's really good. 2 synchron explorer, gets back quick draws, and junk synchrons. 2 spell strikers. You drop junk synchron, bring out a quill bolt off its effect, drop a spell striker, you've got junk destroyer. Sangan searches everything in this deck. Dandelion, drop it from quick draw, get 2 tokens, just set it, get 2 tokens. 2 battle faders, stop the OTKs, stop the big pushes. You drop it, drop junk synchron, bring back a level 1 or 2. You've got a 5 or 6 then. Grab mole just to piss around. Morphin jar. Replenish your hand. You use your hand quite quickly. And 2 DD warrior ladies. Just for that defense, just to set, and so your opponent attacks into it and just loses a monster. That's your monsters. Spells. Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Part of Avarice, Standard. Rotor, because you got a lot of warriors. It's Synchro, so Mind Control. It's so good. 1 Book of Moon. 2 Shrink. I love this card. Because your monsters are quite weak, it helps you get over bigger monsters. Especially good combination with Nitro Warrior, because it shrinks your opponent's monster and Nitro Warrior gains a grand. 2 MST. 2 Smashing Grounds just for clearance. That's your spells. Yeah, I was going to say, I did once have Heavy Storm in there, but when I first made the deck, I forgot to put it in. And about a month later, when I did put it in, it didn't work that well. So I don't put it in there. For traps, you got Mill Force, 2 Call of the Haunteds, Standard, 2 Compulsory Evac Device. It's just such a good card. My 2 techs of Divine Wrath. You can drop Dandelion at your hand, get the 2 token. You can drop a Quillbolt or Tuning Ware to get them in the grave to use to be able to abuse them more, and then a Ceasefire. Ceasefire is actually such a good card. I mean, if you're playing lights ones, flip Ceasefire. Wyco goes up, they don't get an effect. They take 500 damage. Also, quite a few times I've needed like 1-5. My opponent overextends because I've got nothing but this on the field. Set this face down, just flip it and go for game. It's really good. So synchros, 2 junk destroyers, 2 junk archers. Junk archer is amazing. 2 junk warrior and a junk gardener. That's your junks. Junk archer is without a doubt the best. Clears the monster for the turn, allows for big pushes. Then you got Nitro Warrior. This guy is immense. It's so good against agents, because when they set up with Gachi, then you bring it out, attack over a monster, switch Gachi into attack mode and attack it. It may not be destroyed, but they still take damage. So their wall is not as good anymore. Turbo Warrior, it's good against any synchro, really. Anything level 6 or above it. When it attacks, halves the attack. Drill Warrior, I don't use this very often, but that's my preference. I don't really like it, but it's still there in case you need it. Road Warrior is really good. It's another opportunity other than Junk Destroyer. If you haven't really got much to destroy, make this. Grab out a quick draw or a tuning wear. Not quick draw, crowbar or a tuning wear. And it just sets up better plays for later. Armory Arm, you'll find yourself when you use Junk Sync when you just bring back a tuning wear and you can't get a level 5 because tuning wear can't use its effect. Magical Android, you just need more level 5s, and I can't be bothered to get in a Catasta, so Mandroid, and you just have a gain life points back. Gaia Knight, Stardust Killer. It's 26. It's another level 6 as well, which you quite often need a few. And finally Stardust, because it's a Yusie fuddo deck. So if you have any questions about it, PM me or leave a comment. Have a go with it. Put it on Dueling Network, put this deck list on there, have a go. It works quite well. It's odd, but because it's so odd, people don't know how to side for it. So they side in stuff they think is going to work, but it doesn't. One card that does kill this deck, though, is Deck Devastation Virus, because every monster in the main deck is below 1/5 attack. So thanks for listening. I'll put up my other deck probably tomorrow. I haven't got much time now. That one is mainly Proxies, because I used to have it. I came second in the first ever tournament at Sharp Boy Games with it, but since then I disbanded it, and just recently I've decided to build it again. So thanks for listening. Bye.